Dun, 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 dun. Check 1, 2. Hey, everybody. This is Counselor Curtis. It is Wednesday, the 29th of June. Well, sort of. It's like late. That's when, I do my stuff. But hey, listen, I had to tune in just for this one quick little analysis here, okay? Y'all know, as a former criminal defense attorney, I've done a few cross examinations in my life. Looking at the testimony by young Miss Cassidy, is it? I can't help but try to imagine what the story that she related as it happened. Okay, now this is the one. I'll go ahead and play it for you here. This is it. Okay.
Tony described him as being irate. The president said something to the effect of, "I'm the effing president. Take me up to the Capitol now." To which Bobby responded, "Sir, we have to go back to the West Wing." The president reached up towards the front of the vehicle to grab at the steering wheel. Mr. Engel grabbed his arm, said, "Sir, you need to take your hand off the steering wheel. We're going back to the West Wing. We're not going to the Capitol." Mr. Trump then used his free hand to lunge towards Bobby Engel, and when Mr. Renato had recounted this story to me, he had motioned towards his clavicles.
So as you can see, this is what happens in her story, okay? Try to imagine this, okay? Here we are. Now, I'm fat President Trump, okay? And I'm in the back of the limousine, okay? And here I go. What? Motherfucking god damn it. I'm fucking president. Okay. Now I'm lunging. I'm gonna lunge. I'm gonna lunge from the back of the limousine. Okay. Now I guess, and I'm gonna grab the wheel. Okay, I'm gonna grab the wheel. Now, if you think about it, right, the driver's there, and if you're lunging from the back of the limousine, first, I guess you got to get up. You'd have to like run up there. Okay, so let's assume he does that. Okay, and then he grabs the wheel. Right now, which hand would you grab the wheel with? Okay, think about it. You can't really grab it with your left hand because you'd have to go like around the driver, right? Yeah, that wouldn't work too well. So you could grab it with your right hand if you wanted to, and then you could maybe steer a little bit, like, if you're fucking crazy or some shit. Okay, so let's assume we're going with her story here. So he's fucking crazy. He's got the steering wheel, right? And he's trying to steer. Now, he's still pissed off at the other guy, right? As per her testimony. So he takes his free hand, right? Here's his free fucking hand, okay? He's got his hand on the steering wheel, takes his free hand, and he chokes the other guy, okay? I guess I'm gonna pretend the guy's in the passenger seat. Now I could be back in the limousine, okay? But if he's back in the limousine, I'm guessing he's not in like a jump seat right here. It would be easy to choke. He could be right here, and he could be easy to choke just in a jump seat. That's the only way I could think of it. So that's how it happened. That's probably how it happened. You always got to imagine these scenarios, right? Oh, and then after it all, he just is like, oh, okay, never mind then. They tell him no, Mr. President, and then he's like, okay, yeah, sure, yeah, that's just how I see it happening. It makes so much sense now.